Here we go.
Maryland Twisters.
What's going on, everybody?
We're here, Twisted Talk, hosting your tryout results.
Coach Chad, Coach Mitchell, we're pumped about the season. All right, Chad, look, man, for the past couple of weeks, we've had a heck of a time and a feat among feats to break down these skills, break down the kids, and let's put some teams together.
Oh, yeah, and it's been a process. It's been a process. The back office, the coaches, they've been tirelessly working on putting the kids in the levels that are going to set them up for success for this season.
Now, I know there's something that, we're big on hashtags with the program, right? And
right.
We've been doing the trust the process. But I think if you look across industry-wide, everyone that is in our position, right, professionals, coaching, cheerleading,
absolutely,
we want our clientele, our athletes, to understand that we're trying to put them, and not trying, but we are putting them in the best position possible for the team to have success.
Absolutely, and that process takes time. It takes analytics. It takes a lot of brains coming together to look at more than just one thing. When you're in school, you're great at math. You don't just move on to the next grade because you're great at math. You got to be well-versed in all subjects. And so that takes time, especially when you're talking about a sport as physically demanding as all-star cheerleading.
Now, for us, 600 kids is what we looked at.
That's still an astronomical number to me. In my mind, I'm sitting back thinking, we processed over 600 athletes in both locations, added together. We've got the Sterling Gym. Super excited about what happened there. They've already had their team releases. We're about to release the Hanover teams, and the coaches are excited. The kids are excited. The process has been a lengthy one, and we'll talk about that process. But I think it's yielded the absolute best results that we could have hoped for.
So I think what I want to make sure that everyone that's watching right now, you understand. When we say we evaluated 600 kids and we put them on the best team for them possible, we also take into consideration what is the best plan for your athlete.
Absolutely.
Okay? We want to make sure that our athletes feel like shining stars when they step on the floor. Okay? If your athlete has been on a certain level for X amount of years, how often do you see your athlete? Is your athlete in the front? Is there a time for your athlete really to shine and your aunts and uncles, grandma comes, takes the photo of them, oh my God, I love her, versus where is she? I really can't follow her because we got a team of 36 out there. What we really want to make sure that we do for this season, more important than any other season before, that we set your kids up to be those elite athletes at no matter what level they are, level 1 through level 5.
Right. And on top of that, we're actually setting the entire, imagine 600 individualized plans. That's what the astronomical feat that we're trying to cover. And we're trying to set a team, and we've successfully done it, I feel. I feel like after looking at these teams, we've successfully done it. Setting a team of, I don't care if it's 15 athletes or 36 athletes or 38 athletes or however many athletes it is, where all of the athletes are set up for success was the entire goal. Every athlete, same skill level, same amount of talent, same everything, ready to take on the season. And I think we've done it. I'm excited for this review.
So I think another thing that you can look at and say for us in the job that we've done for placing these teams, the majority of coaches, we weren't sure on who we were coaching. Okay, even today, doing this today, I looked at my rosters for the first time. Man, I can't tell you how excited I was. It was almost like I was going through the reveal myself, because with every athlete, not only, of course, you have a number because we're not putting every kid's information out there, but we also have a photo ID of you, and then we have a complete chart of what you've done if you were previously a Twister, what you've competed, and then what you did the day of evaluations, right? So we can go back and we can go through, hey, what did they do at each level? And we already have all that intelligence already marked out. So I think really to the point you mentioned earlier of analytics, like we're looking at things and we're saying, okay, we got to go a little bit deeper. We got to go next level. We just can't, hey, she's got a great smile. Awesome, she has a great back handspring. That doesn't do much for you in level 4 right now with just a back handspring, right? You want to make sure that your kid, again, feels like they are 100% contributing on all parts of the score sheet, not just being a specialist.
How about we break that down? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about breaking down the score sheet or breaking down what they need to be in everything. Because we looked at tumbling, of course. Everybody wants to say, this is the tumbling level I tumble at. So we took that and then we created a chart. This was we're talking about a lengthy process. We've been in the tryout process since well before the season ended. We're talking about competition seasons are going on. We're having meetings. We're having creative team meetings, idea meetings. We're doing all these things, laying this out, posting it on the wall so the parents can see it. For those of you all that saw it in the waiting rooms at both locations, there was actually posted the chart that we were analyzing by. And taking these athletes and saying, this is what a beginner level 3 athlete can do. This is what a appropriate level 3 athlete can do. So when we place the teams and everybody's in that elite level appropriate range in tumbling, that already puts us one step ahead. Then on top of that, we take the next however many days of callbacks, depending on which level you got called back to, however many days of callbacks, and we break down stunt groups. Put kids out there, make sure they can base at that level, fly at that level, back squat at that level, jump at that level. Of course, like we said, tumble at that level. Do it all at that level. So like you said, we're not sitting here going, I'm a superstar at one thing, but I hold this back with everything else. Now, everybody's on an even playing field, and we can take that team and dive as deep into that level as possible. And I think it's a recipe for success.
One of the great things I think we did, for the evaluation, we gave the kids the ability to show who's consistent with their skills and who's not consistent. There was a hashtag or a culture, YOLO, you only live once. We were going for an anti-YOLO tryout. You only land once. As a coach and as an athlete, I know I've been on teams where that's what it's been, where you've seen a team member land maybe once at tryouts. That's not where we're going for. When we were looking at evaluation too, is come in, let's look at your past 3 or 4 times. How consistent is your technique, right? We want to make sure that everyone is set up just for the greatest success. Now, guys, folks, what we're talking about is level 1 through level 5. My guess is 2, 3, and 4 were some of the hardest evaluations.
Absolutely.
Of saying, okay, where are we going with this? Where are we going with that? And, there were some tough calls, right? There were some tough calls.
Absolutely.
But what I think we can guarantee, we're going to have some fun this season.
Oh, absolutely. If anything at all, it's going to be a fun, entertaining, well-rounded, competitive season. Because we can talk about it till we're blue in the face. This is a competitive sport. And if you don't set yourself up to be competitive, the season already has that damper on it. Now we're setting ourselves up to be competitive. We don't sell a win-win-win-win. We sell, we will put your athlete where they are going to be competitive and where they're going to individually succeed, as well as where the team's going to succeed. It's a lot. It's a lot. And us telling you in a few minutes in a video, we're doing what we can to explain this to you, but I'm telling you the amount of analytics that went into this and the amount of brains we had to put on this one topic would blow your mind. So I think we've done it. I'm excited for the reveal. I hope you're excited for the reveal. Virginia's already had their reveal. Those teams are set up. Should have already gotten emails from your coaches. The coaches are set up. The teams are set up. We're excited for the Virginia teams. We're about ready to reveal the Hanover teams. And the anticipation's killing me. I'm loving it.
I think it's time. We want to thank everyone for joining. Thanking everyone for taking the time and consideration to be a part of our program. Both Coach Chad and myself are truly, truly excited about the opportunity that we have for the 17-18 season. All the coaches here, the staff, owner, management, we're pumped and ready to go. So congratulations to all the teams that you've made. We're looking very forward to seeing you at your first practice.
I believe he said it best. No matter where the numbers fall, no matter what happens, congratulations. This is going to be a successful season for every single Maryland Twisters athlete. I'm excited. Coach Missel's excited. All the coaching staff is excited. We're ready and pumped to get started for this season. Congratulations. Here are your teams.
Yeah, let's just go with a high five. Come on.
Love it.
We've had a heck of a time and a few among feats to break down these skills, break down the kids, and let's put some teams together. Oh yeah, and it's been a process. It's been a process. The back office, the coaches, they've